Hey guys, happy Sunday evening. I know, 2 videos in one day. It's a rare occasion. So I promised I was going to share some of my favorite designer handbags. So I had some time tonight and I thought, what better time than to share them with you now? So I thought I would pull out the 3 favorites currently from my designer bag collection, and one of which I'm actually wearing or carrying. And the other 2 are my other favorites that I use most of the time in the summer. So I usually will rotate them. My favorites change because I buy new things come out. So they're forever changing, but currently these are my 3 favorites. So I'll share with you the first one. And hopefully I'm going to pull this back a little bit so you guys can see it. There you go. All right, so currently this is the bag I am using, wearing, carrying, however you want to state it. This is a Speedy. This is a monogram canvas, Speedy 30. This is probably the best size bag for me. It's the one I think that I like the most. Speedy is one of my hands down favorites. The Speedy design is like a doctor's bag. That's how I kind of see it, the shape of it. There's one end, there's the other end. And currently when I wear bags, I like to have all these fine little fun things on them. So I currently have a Louis Vuitton scarf that I've wrapped one of the handles in. The other one I actually put covers on so that as it patinas, it kind of protects it, because I do wear lotions on my hands. So I like to make sure that I'm constantly being careful not to get lotion on the leather handles, because they get really funky, hard to clean because it patinas, which means it, the leather kind of ages and kind of develops this kind of real honey color type of leather over time, just from naturally handling it and age, because of the type of leather that it is. So in order to keep it clean, I use these, and these are just Velcro and you can take those off. So I have the scarf on one handle, and then on the other side I actually have a name tag. So it's like a classic Louis Vuitton leather name tag. And then I have a charm, which is also a key holder. So I'm a nut for like cutesy little things. I'm like that with my dolls, but I'm also like that with my handbags. And this is actually from the holiday limited edition series that they put out. This one was hard to get my hands on because they were limited and they only did them for the holidays. So I was really happy when I was able to get my hands on this, but I love these types of things. I have a ton. I have all sorts of different charms, and they're kind of really fun just to accent the bag. So when I carry the bag, I always have little things hanging off of it. It's kind of one of my things that I love. You guys probably will pick up on the fact that that's probably based on how I am with my dolls and having accessories. I like to have accessories for my purse as well. So I currently have a clean face mask in here. But I have all sorts of, inside the bag, I have another keychain. Also a Louis Vuitton keychain that I actually use with keys on it. This actually is one of my favorites. I keep all of my keys on there, so this transfers from bag to bag. The one thing I really love about the Speedy and most of Louis Vuitton bags is that they have a key hook, so you never lose your keys inside there. I also I have checkbook cover, you name it. I have the wallet. This is probably the oldest Louis Vuitton item that I have. I've had it for years and years and years. It's my favorite of all the wallets. It's vintage and it's held up wonderfully over the many years that I've had it. I also have the cosmetic pouch, so that this one is also an older piece that is much loved. Vintage as well. So that's essentially the bag that I'm currently using, wearing, carrying, however you want to put it. So this is my current favorite, and it's probably going to be a regular of mine that I will carry for a long period of time in between rotating out other bags, mainly because it's my most favorite size. It's also a timeless classic. I love the classic canvas print. It's my favorite, and this also fits inside one of my bigger shoulder bags in case the weather gets bad, because if it's raining or snowing or whatever, I put it inside a bag and then cover it, so that way it's always protected. Okay, on to the next. And okay, we're doing okay on time. I didn't know how long it would take me to go through these. But my next one is a Louis Vuitton Speedy Bandolier Damier Azur in the Rose Ballerine. And this one is a summer bag. I only pull it out in the summer, and you will see why. And the reason why is because it's very light colored. This bag I've had a little bit longer. I'm currently not using it, so I don't have the handle covers on it, and you can see that it's gotten, like I've gotten a mark on it. I traveled with it last year when I went to a wedding out of town. I traveled with this, so this has traveled with me many places, but it was during the summertime, and this was the bag I was wearing at the time. And it's a bandolier, which means you've got the strap. So it can be a crossbody bag, or you can unhook these and just carry it on your arm. This is one of my most favorite bags. I love pink, you guys know this. It's rare. It's not, I guess it's not as rare anymore. Louis Vuitton does make a lot of colored canvas now. They do a lot of colored leather as well. But I really like trying to find some of the harder to find pieces. I like getting limited edition type of pieces. One thing I will mention is I never use the hardware lock. So all Louis Vuitton bags all come with like a lock and key. I never use them. I have them in a drawer, in a box. They're all in the same place. I know which one goes. They're all labeled to go with whatever bag that they came with. I'm just not a fan, especially with this particular bag. The lock would be here. And what I don't like about it, the reason why I won't use it, is because it actually, it stretches out the hole. And I want to keep that as beautiful as I possibly can. So therefore, I don't use them. I never have. I probably never will. I don't leave my bag anywhere where I'd have to lock it and leave it anywhere anyways. But yeah, so this does not have the same locking mechanism. You can actually lock these on the zipper pulls. But on the inside, this one is actually, because I'm not using it, I actually have blankets in here, towels. And the inside is a very light pink. You can tell this one has seen a little bit of dirt because I've used it quite a bit. This is multiple years old actually, so I've gotten some really good use out of this. Like I said, it is my favorite summer bag. And then of course, par for the course, I have the matching keychain for this as well. I like to have everything matchy-matchy. I like to, usually when I buy a bag, I have to buy a matching keychain, some sort of, I don't know, accessory to go with the bag. I think that it completes it. And because I have actual keys that I use on a daily basis, I like to have somewhere to put them so that they are safely, and once again, it has the little key hook, a key ring, so that way the keys never fall to the bottom of the purse. It's the greatest thing in the world. So this is actually beautiful leather, and this compared to my other Speedy I just showed you, is got more patina, so it's got more of a honey color versus the other bag. The first bag I showed you is a little bit newer. I haven't had it as long and I haven't used it as long, so it's got lighter leather. So it's really beautiful. I love the smell of leather. I love the smell of Louis Vuitton leather. So that is my favorite summer Louis Vuitton pretty bag. Love this bag. It's so pretty, isn't it? So there's that one. And the last one I'm going to show you is another favorite of mine. And it's the Neverfull I believe. Let's see. I get confused about the sizing of the Neverfulls. I believe it's the Neverfull but this is the Catogram. And you'll see why. This bag was one of these things I hunted for because it was a limited edition. It was only out for a very short period of time. They only made a limited number of these bags. And I'm not usually, see, my favorite bag of any kind, hands down, that I've ever had, the type of bag is always going to be the Speedy. The Speedy 30 is my favorite. That's the two sizes, the two shaped bags that I just showed you. But when I saw this, and they do have a Speedy that has the cats and dogs on it, I have yet to be able to find it. And when I do, I'm going to pay an arm and a leg for it. So I found this after searching a bit for anybody that had one available. And it is the Catogram. So it's the Neverfull Catogram. So Grace Coddington, which is, I believe she's an artist, who is all about cats and dogs. And look on the inside, it's got little mice with cats and dogs on the print. And it's got the designer's name, Grace Coddington. This is like the cutest print. It's got little cats and dogs all over it. How cute is that? And I'm an animal person, guys. So when I saw this, it called to me. I had to have it. And so, indeed, I got it. And I'm so glad, so happy that I did. And of course, in true Kelly fashion, I also had to get the matching accessories. So this is the cat keychain. So there's the cat, and then of course I couldn't not get the dog. So it's got the two different variations of canvas print on them. And so these, when I'm using the bag, and I actually have I took the towels out of the bag. I keep them in, when I'm not using them, I keep them in to keep the shape. And then I store them in their dust bags. When I'm using these, they will be clipped to the outside of the bag so that you can see the cute accessories, the cute keychains. And they just make really fun accessories. It's just, I love these things. Details, 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 right? It's very much how I am in Dollyland, but it's also how I am with the bags that I carry. It's how I am with accessorizing my outfits. I am very much, I enjoy that sort of thing. It's really just what makes it fun for me. I don't know, I guess I really enjoy the accessories for all different purposes. And again, on the inside of this bag, even though it's a big open bag, you can get organizers. I actually have an organizer that's coming for my Speedies, but it still has the key hook. So that once again, when I'm carrying this, I will actually hook my keys to that, and then they all have a pocket that you can put your phone and other things in, which you're carrying at the time. Smaller things like car keys, but this is a beautiful bag. It hasn't seen much use yet. I've had it for, I want to say, a little over a year now, year and a half. And I've used it plenty of times, but I'm very careful that the leather is cared for properly and that it hasn't started to really get that honey color patina on it yet. So it's still very new looking. But it's because I'm very careful with the bags. My pink bag that I just showed you prior to this one is the one I probably use the most. And because it's in the summertime, it's very hard when you sweat not to, you know, have slight discolorations on like the handles like I showed you on that bag. It was before I got covers. Now that would prevent anything like sweat, the lotion, just oils from your hands. When I carry the Speedies, I carry them on my arm, and that's kind of how I carry it. This is an over-the-shoulder bag, so it's kind of more protected. But even so, in the summertime, if it's up against your skin, you just need to be careful because it's a very delicate leather, and because it's so light in color, it doesn't take much to discolor it. And I am always careful never to take these out in the rain. I am super cautious because I don't want anything to happen to them. These are investments. I have a lot invested in my handbag collection, and like I said, this is why I only showed you 3 because it's you know, I'm at 15 minutes, almost 16 minutes just describing 3 handbags, but these are my 3 favorites. Those, like I said, will change as they come out with new things, or if I come across the Speedy in this print, which is, it's slightly different. But I would love to be able to obtain getting the Speedy in that print because it's just so cute, and the Speedy is my all-time favorite handbag. But yeah, so those are my 3 favorite handbags from my collection at this point that I'm enjoying the most. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing and hearing about handbags. Maybe some of you out there have your own handbag collection. Do share in the comments below if you do. Hopefully you guys weren't bored because it wasn't doll related, but I thought it would be something different, something fun, just to share something else that's special and that is a favorite thing of mine, or things. But yeah, so those are the 3 favorites currently that I'm rocking. And yeah, maybe if this is a popular type of thing, I can share other things with you. I have lots of collections of stuff. Like I said before in my previous videos, I'm a true collector at heart, guys. I love all beautiful things. And handbags, shoes, high-end shoes, clothing, jewelry, you name it, I love it all. So give me some feedback, guys, if you like this kind of once in a while non-doll related but still collectibles type of video, and I'm happy to do more in the future. So I hope you're all enjoying the rest of your Sunday, and I hope you all have a great start to your work week, and I will see you all soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.